Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and Tracy and I have been working like dogs trying to get everything ready. And David and I went shopping yesterday, and I picked up a few things because I'm still going to be doing my Etsy store by myself. That's going to be more craft supplies, my handmade jewelry, that kind of stuff. And I picked up some fun things that I'll be using in some projects. So I thought I would show them to you, and some I bought to resell and stuff like that. So I thought I'd show you just a few little things. Now, if my friend Bev is watching, I bought these strawberries for her. I don't know if you can see. I can't see because I'm holding it in front of the camera. There's this one and this one. So I wanted to get those for Bev. She collects strawberries and she often buys my strawberries. And then I found some cookie cutters, and David actually found these, and they're really little. They're Easter, so a little late in the year, but a little bunny, a little bitty tulip, a little chickie. This one doesn't look like it goes with it. It's a different color dove. I think it was probably from another collection, but it goes because it's a dove. And then an Easter egg. So those are really cute. And then David found these, which these are really great for Fimo clay and stuff like that, but maybe even for little brooches and stuff. But they're, the only reason I bought them is they're gardening ones. Here's some little clippers. I'd never seen anything like this. A little trowel. I think you're supposed to hold it like that. Okay. And then we got to have a flower if it's a garden. And then here's a cute little flower pot. I might make that into a brooch. Wouldn't that be fun? So I might do a video where I make this a brooch, because I think that's adorable. And then a little moth or butterfly. It looks more like a moth than a butterfly, because butterflies usually aren't straight like that. Two more. A cute little watering can that would also be a fun little brooch. And then another little flower. So I thought those were great. And then I found these vintage buttons. I think I paid $3 a piece for the cookie cutters. I paid $2.50 a piece for these vintage buttons. And I thought I'd do a couple of projects with them. They're either plastic or celluloid. I know they're not Bakelite. It says on the back, just as design, patent pending, CPC. I dropped the other one, but here's one. And then, and let's see. Oh, I got the receipt here. I can tell you what I paid. The Easter ones I spent $3 on. The hot pads were only $3 each. The red yarn, I've bought this from them in some really pretty colors, like a silver, I think a pink, a white, and this was a red. And this one was $2.75. I don't know how many yards it is. I forgot what the tag said. I thought these little tickets were cute for something. And I paid 50 cents for these. And then this bag. Oh, and then I got these, they put them as hot pads, but it's a little piece of a quilt. And there's two squares. There's this one and then this one. They're pretty much the same. And this one I paid... oh, the strawberries were hot pads. The antique quilt squares, I paid $2.50 for the both of them. Wow, I didn't realize it was that cheap. The buttons were 2 for $2.50, so they were $5. And then I got this whole bag of goodies. And let's see, this one was priced at ribbon trim $2.99. And then here's the receipt. You can see all the prices. And ribbon trim, that whole bag is only, is it either $4? Let's see. It's hard to read. It might have been $4. But it's a nice little bag. And I thought for the price, it gave me a lot of stuff. I got this spool of really reflective ribbon. And this is what it looks like. Really pretty trim. So I got that. I got some wide, almost like blanket-like trim. It's a satin wide trim. This is a really pretty satiny looking flat trim. It's a pretty ribbon. Maybe a yard, I would guess. And then a blue one like that, a little blue. And here's one with pink and purple. That's like a nice big chunk. This is how big the other ones are. And then, I haven't even opened it. I waited till it was on camera to open it. All I could see is what I saw through the bag. So I didn't even see some of this stuff. It's like little strips, little pieces of yarn in that one. This one's kind of neat. I didn't even see that. Look at all the different ribbon. I love the fish. That's hilarious. It says, got fish. And then this is a really pretty one. So I got that. And then this ribbon with the flowers is pretty. Let's see. It says sticky stitches. Just stick it on 1 yard each of 2 colors. And I guess it's just exactly that, sticky ribbon. So here's one piece that got stuck to the back. And a couple more things. This is a big piece of ribbon. That's really fat. That's quite a bit. Tied with a nice little piece of ribbon. There's this one that has some stars. Blue satin with a little edging. This one has some multicolor. Black satin and then a gauzy yellow. You can see the back. And I think one more thing. I like that. It's got a blue edge and it's brown with flowers. So I got this whole bag for, it looks like $4. Put everything back in and I'll hold it up for you. That's the only reason I bought. They had several bags, but that's the only one that I thought was worth the $3 or $4. I think there was a couple of different prices. And there's 2 of the buttons I only got. Oh no, the buttons don't go in there. So that's the bag I got for $4. So it's not too shabby. So all in all, I think it was a lot of fun things. I got the other button down there, but I really love these buttons. And I got 6 per package. It looks like this one had 2 little, 4 big. And let's see what this one has. The same thing, I think. Yeah. 2 little and 4 large in this one as well. So all told, I have 8 big ones and 4 little ones. I just couldn't pass those up for $5 for both. Because those are pretty nice buttons. They're really decorative. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of pretty. Kind of a yellowy, just looks old, you know. So anyway, that's everything. And see if I can hold those up. We can see them together. And that's everything. And they had another big chunk of this quilt, which I wish I had bought. It was only $10 for the whole thing. And if it's still there, next time I go, I'll pick it up. Because I got these 2 for, was it $2.50? And they had one that was probably equal to about, if I had to guess, about 8 more of these, maybe more. And it was only, but I think it was like $10. So that's why I didn't pick it up. Anyway, so Tracy and I have our YouTube set up. There's only a video, which is the same as the video she and I did on this channel. We have our Instagram set up, but there's no pictures on it yet. We have our the eBay store that I used to use, we made into our store. So there are like 31 things listed on there. And my Macari I made into our store. And there's like 8 things listed on there. And we have a huge, I mean, we have hundreds, if not thousands, of things to list. But right now we're trying to get our business cards and postcards and all of that, our logo, all that locked down. And she had to leave before we could finish. So tomorrow we're going to finish our logo, finish our business cards, and then the cards we'll put in our orders. And we've already had one order. We had one order already once I opened the store back up and put back on all the things I had taken off. Well, weird thing is, a bunch of my listings disappeared because I had all the stuff that was listed when I closed down my store in boxes, and only half of them were there. The other 20 or 30 were just, they were piled on my desk, but they weren't on the list. So that was kind of disappointing because now I'll have to do a whole new listing to put them back on. Etsy will stay mine because it's going to be mainly like supplies. If I make little kits with different supplies, which is my goal. Any jewelry I make, ribbons and beads. And I got some fabulous beads the other day that were just stunning. All stone. And those are going to get listed. But that's where we're at right now. So we've officially opened back up my stores. So I do have the eBay store and the Mercari store back open. My Etsy store is also open. Nothing new, just the listings I had before. So we will be adding more listings. We're just trying to finish. We finally got the bank account set up. We finally got our PayPal set up. We finally got our eBay. Those were the biggies. Mainly getting the bank account set up was just a nightmare. Now we got to order checks just so we have some, and our business cards and all that. So we're working on all that. And then I would say I'll probably do a little listing in the next couple days. And then next week is when we'll really start hitting it. I still got a teacher. I did take her to the post office and allow her to see how, well, not allow her, but I showed her how to bring a piece in, ask them to scan it so you get the tracking number. And then we got that receipt and brought it home, and she stapled it. When you print out a eBay order, for those of you that don't sell, you get the shipping label on one side of the page, and the other half of the page is all the information about the sale. So Tracy decided it'd be a great idea to take those, staple the receipt on for the shipping, and put them together in a file. So that's what we're going to do. And then once a month we'll print out what we sold for that month. And probably when we start getting more than 1 or 2 sales a week, when we start getting, 8, 10, 12 or more sales a week, we'll start doing some videos for you guys over there on the Hope Chest Resellers YouTube channel. We will do videos showing you what we've sold, what it's sold for, what we paid for it, kind of to give you some idea of what can be sold for how much. I'll tell you where we got it. Most everything it's all stuff I had previously bought. And Tracy's coming in, and she's basically using her time and energy to get equity in the business, because there's going to be times when David and I want to take off for a few days, and she'll be in charge, so that way it'll balance out. And I could have taken each item that we sold and took what I paid for it, but I decided, since those were already previously in previous tax years, those items were used as a deduction, there's no reason to do that. We're just going to start fresh with our inventory, and everything that's Etsy is mine. All the stuff in my studio is staying with me and will be used for my channel and for Etsy. So I'm hoping to get back. I do have a really fun tutorial set out, but once again, it's overcast. I will show you. I don't know if you can see out the window, but let's see. Hold on. Let's see if you can see out the window. Hold on, I'm trying to see if you can see out the window how gloomy it is. It's just gloomy and cloudy, and so it really makes it hard for me to make a video when it's so dark. 'Cause I mean, you can see me pretty good, so since this is looking pretty good, I think I'm going to go ahead, because I have it all set out, and then I made 10 kits. So the item I'm going to show in the video, I'll have 10 kits made up, since not all the materials are easy to find. I'm also going to get a link to where I bought some of the beads I used, so I can give you guys that link, because I know when I see somebody make something, I want to go buy the stuff maybe to do it. So I'm going to go find the link today. This camera's a little off. Find the link, but I do have 10 kits that I'm going to list right before I do the video tomorrow. And then I'm going to do the video tomorrow morning, because Tracy's going to be coming over, probably around noon. And then we're going to finish setting up all of our business stuff. And I mean, you can check out Hope's Chest Resellers if you want. There's only one video. It's the exact same video she and I put up here, except without my commentary afterward. So that's where we're at. And once all this is done, now my time will be freed up, and I'll be able to do more here. That's kind of what's been going on. All my resources of time have been going toward getting everything set up, and then my husband and I have been working on the property. And another thing I will have that'll be fun, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do it on this channel or the other, because it's stuff I'm going to be selling on the other channel, or the eBay account for that channel, Hope Chest Resellers, is we're going to be going through our outbuildings. We have 3 of them. We're going to be pulling stuff out, going through, deciding what will be yard sale and what will be sold online. And I thought I'd film some of it because it's just like going to a yard sale or an estate sale. I don't know what's in some of these boxes. Some of these boxes were packed away last year. I bought the stuff and then packed it up, and I don't even remember half of it. And then some of it is stuff we bought in the past, because we've always resold. I've been reselling on eBay for 20 years, or 19 years, since 2002. And then I've had Etsy since 2008 or 2009. So reselling is something I've done, so I've always bought to resell. And so a lot of stuff got put in the one of our buildings for later, like when we had our booths. And so it's overwhelming how much stuff we have. So as we go through that, some of it, I won't film all of it because there's stuff there's not going to be any interest in. But any boxes I open that I know are going to be fun and possibly resell boxes. There won't be jewelry, so I'm going to warn you there. All my jewelry's in the house. But any new jewelry I buy, I will absolutely share with you, and that kind of thing. But it will be knickknacks mainly, stuff like that. So I'll bring you along for that, and I'll let you know when that's going to start. Probably the end of the month, maybe beginning of next month. We're putting another building on the property. Eventually it'll be mine and Tracy's building to put our resale business in. But for now, it's just going to be a shed to use to go through everything and put all the yard sale stuff in, so that we have space to put it all as we go through the other buildings, so David can set up one of the other buildings as his workshop, so he can get all the crap that's piled up in his stained glass / watch studio, because he does all the watches that we resell. He goes through them, he fixes them, he puts new batteries in, fixes them if he can, he cleans them up, he researches them, and then gives them to me to sell. He is going to start his own eBay shop eventually, but for now I'll be selling watches, ladies and men's, jewelry, knickknacks, like salt and pepper shakers, dishes, stuffed animals, ephemera, you name it, we'll be selling it. Most of the ephemera and craft supplies and homemade jewelry will be sold on my Etsy shop. But everything's on the link tree below. So if you go down into the description box, when you go under my video, there's a little description and it says more. When you open that up, you'll see my link tree. And on the link tree is everything I do. My Etsy store, my eBay store, which is now mine and Tracy's, my blog, my other channels, everything I do is down below. So now I gotta see if the links work on the Etsy and Mercari, since I changed the name to Hope's Chest Reseller. If they don't, then those won't be on there, but everything else will. The only thing that might be missing is Mercari and eBay. But anyway, so that's where we're at. We're almost there. We're so excited. It was great to put up all those 33 listings I had at eBay and have one immediately sell overnight. Before I went to bed, I heard the little ding. So it'll be good to be back. I'm ready to be doing content. Like I said, I actually have 5 or 4, 3, at least 3, maybe 3 to 5 projects over here using similar materials to make several different projects. But at least 3 projects sitting over on the table right here. The first one I'm going to do, I've made up 10 kits for it, so that I can put them on my Etsy shop for if anybody wants them. If they don't want them, what those listings do is they give you a place to go look at all the materials I use, because I have to describe things very carefully. So that's why I like to tell you to go to the Etsy or eBay or whatever listings, because you can go see more detailed what I did. If I made it, what I used, close-up pictures and all that. Doesn't mean I'm telling you to go buy it. Sure, I love it if you go buy it, but I like that I have that option, because I don't always get a blog post done, and you can go to the listing and you can check all the details and look up close-up pictures. And I usually use all 10. If they give me 10, 12 pictures, whatever they give me, I try to use them all. So that gives you a place to look. But anyway, I will be getting this project recorded either tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. This will be coming out Thursday morning. So I'll be doing this video probably, I'm going to try to do it Thursday. You'll be watching this Thursday, but there's supposed to be rain. So the worst case is Friday. It's supposed to be sunny. But I'm hoping to make it tomorrow and post it Friday morning. I'd like to get back up to 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm going to see what I can do. So I thank you so much for watching. We're at 20 minutes, a little over 22 minutes, 21 minutes. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It is free. I don't know if people worry about that. Any video on YouTube is free. The only thing that you have to pay for is if you want to pay for the no ad subscription, and that's a totally different thing, and it's for all channels, just to not see the ads, and that costs I think $5 a month, or I'm not exactly sure. And then a lot of YouTubers sell a membership to their channel. I don't know what that entails because I've never offered it, and I don't know if I ever will. I also do not have a Patreon. So if you subscribe to anyone's channel, just the regular subscribe button that you see them pop up on their channel, if you see that, subscribe, and you really like a channel, any channel, not just mine, hit the subscribe and hit the little bell and decide if you want to be what you want to be notified for. It'll give you several options. But if you like a channel and you don't want to miss any of their content, if you subscribe, it's free, then and you hit the little bell, then they will notify you however you choose your notifications to be. And that's something you have to set on the YouTube channel page, is how you want what notifications you want to get. You can also set it on your phone too, what notifications you want allow. But if you allow notifications, it'll tell you when that person has posted, if they like your comment, if they answered your comment, if somebody answered a comment you made. It's actually pretty cool. It keeps you really kind of more engaged with the audiences that you like. The people that you like, the groups of people that like the same people you do, kind of helps you to get more involved with the people, because you can comment on other people's comments and share, and I love it when people do that, and I do that a lot. I'll be on somebody else's page, and I'll comment under someone else's comment if I really like what they said. I don't always have time to read everybody's comments, but if I really like a video, I'll go down and read some of the comments, and if one really hits me, I really agree with them, I will put a comment under it. It's just a fun way to get into a group of people and get to know them. And they obviously have similar tastes in you if they like the same pages. So just a thought. But I will be back soon. Hopefully you're seeing this on Thursday. Hopefully you'll see another one on Friday or Saturday, depending on the weather tomorrow. No later than Saturday morning if the weather holds. That's my goal. But the worst case is Friday's supposed to be really good, and I can film it Friday for Saturday. So in the next couple days you'll see another video. It will be a tutorial. I'm only going to do it if you're going to be able to see it well. So I'll be back soon. I've been yakking away another 2 minutes. So I'm going to go now. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all your patience while Tracy and I got everything set up. But I'm very excited to say we're very close to being completely done and official. Just like I said, business cards and a couple other little things like that, and we're done. And we're going to start listing probably Monday next week, I have a feeling. I may list some over the weekend, though. So I'll be back soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Bye.